Hello, everyone. Welcome to GPC Podcast. I am Ebenezer Pabio, a wealth advisor from GTEX Holdings. With me today is...
Hello everyone, I'm Ewashema Velos from GTEX Holdings, a wealth advisor under GTEX Holdings.
Wow, amazing. It's a pleasure to have you on the show today.
Thank you.
All right, so today we'll be discussing a key business investment topic that's going to be beneficial to our audience. So this topic is none other than land banking. Land banking. So at this point, we'll have to enlighten our audience what land banking is all about. I know a number of our audience may be wondering, land banking. They only know about the normal banking, the contemporary banking, where you just go to the bank, you put a certain amount of money in the bank, and it stays there over time. Yeah. So they might be wondering, are we going to take land through these banks? Let's say the normal UBA, Fidelity Bank, but that's not the case. Land banking is different. So what's land banking? I'll tell you now. Land banking is essentially the practice of purchasing undeveloped land with the expectation that this land, the value of this land, will increase over time. Yeah. So it's more like a long-term investment strategy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because when these lands are being purchased in undeveloped areas with the expectation that these areas will develop, already the signs are there that these areas will develop. So when these land like stay over time, the value appreciates. The value appreciates because of the infrastructures and development that grows around the land. You get that, right?
Yeah.
So what do you have to say about land banking?
Okay, land banking is the simple meaning of land banking is acquiring or holding land for future use or sale. Okay, and land banking may be for commercial use, for residential purpose, or for long-term investment. Do you get that?
So I particularly like what you said, acquiring and holding. So you don't just acquire to sell the next month or in 3 months. So it's a long-term investment strategy. Yeah, that's awesome. So particularly when getting this land, when acquiring this land, we have to have this mindset that is not a get rich quick.
Exactly.
Yeah, investment strategy. Yeah.
So many people mistake that. I'll be like, so if I sleep on this land from now to next month, you mean I'm going to resell and I'm going to get more? No. Land banking is not something you buy now and you resell in the next 1 month. Yes. Land banking is something you keep. When you buy land, you keep it for minimum of like 5 years and above. And then when you resell, you also get what I mean by that.
So as a wealth advisor at the renowned company GTEX Holdings, so are you quite sure that these lands that are being acquired and held over few years, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, does it really bring these high returns as expected?
Sure, it is. It brings a lot of high interest on it. You can try it.
You sound confident. Like, have you actually seen investors that have gone into it and they actually benefited from it?
Yes, I do. I have so many people I know that are into land banking and none of them are small. Everybody is big. Everybody I know is big.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
because I think we have this misconception among our audience where they don't feel like once you just get into real estate, tomorrow boom, you are in billions.
Real estate is not a ritual. So don't think you just get into it and the next 2 months you just boom, and we are not doing ritual.
In essence, you are saying investment demands patience.
Exactly. Yeah.
It takes time. It is quite financially intelligent to invest. It is very, very essential. It is very essential to invest because when you invest, your money tends to work for you, right? The money works for you. For example, you purchase a piece of land, let's say at Ekpe. Ekpe is a developing area, which I'm very sure you know about already.
Exactly.
Yeah? Now, Ekpe has this a number of notable higher institutions around it. Exactly. We have the Caleb University, we have St. Augustine University, we have Lagos State University, we also have Yaba College of technology, all at Ekpe. They have their campuses at Ekpe. Now, with these notable institutions, and also have the proposed airport. We have the deep sea ports also. We have the largest refinery in the world, that Dangote refinery. Now, with all this development coming around, are you now saying that someone will purchase, an investor will purchase a land in this area, Ekpe, and the investor will run at a loss? That's not possible. That's not possible. Let's even talk about on the aspect of the notable higher institutions. Now, with these higher institutions having their campuses there at Ekpe, it shows that the demand for student accommodation will always be on the increase.
Exactly.
Will always be on the increase, because students will always go to school. And when they go to school, they'll always look for a place to stay. Exactly. So land banking, first of all, it's something, before considering land banking, you should be strategic. You should be strategic about where to purchase this land.
Exactly. Yeah. Mostly land banking, the best place to purchase land banking is areas that you think population is moving to, not where population already is. Okay. Do you get it?
Yeah.
So you can, if you're into land banking, you can't come to Lekki or somewhere around Banana Island to say you want to do land banking. Okay. You go to where population is moving to. Okay. Because in the next few years, you will get interest that you never imagined. Do you understand? So land banking is, and this place that you need to invest to buy your land for land banking does not really have to be your village or your town.
Yeah. What if my village, talking about village, what if my village is a developing area?
If it's a developing area,
are you saying because it's my village, I should not invest there?
You can, of course.
What if I'm from Ekpe, like I mentioned, and Ekpe has this development coming to it?
You can invest in Ekpe because you see what is coming to Ekpe. Do you understand?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you can invest in Ekpe because you see the population is coming to Ekpe in the next how many years.
Okay.
You've calculated it and you know how that place is going to be in the next few years, so you can invest in Ekpe. If I have money now, I'll definitely invest in Ekpe. Why not? I will. Yeah.
You're a very smart investor. That's quite nice. Okay, so at this point, I think we'll just have to enlighten our audience the key points to consider before going into land banking. And I'll just say a few of these key points. I think the first point to consider from what you talked about is location.
Exactly.
Location is paramount. Yeah, when considering land banking. Yeah. Location. We have investors need to consider location. Now, if this location is a developing area, if it's a developing area, it makes this return come faster.
Exactly.
You don't just go, okay, I want to get the land, and you just get the land in a place where it doesn't look like investment is
development is going to come anytime
soon. In a place where, let's say, the government or people have even neglected that area.
Exactly, nothing to come off.
That's a bad investment. That's a bad investment. So investors are advised to consider location. It is key. Another thing to consider is market trend. Market trend. Like you mentioned, you said investors should consider where the population are actually heading to. Do you understand? With these amenities coming around these areas, like the proposed airport, the largest refinery in the world, which is Dangote refinery, and this other the express road from Keti to Ekpe. These are amenities. People will want to settle in these areas. Yeah. And when they settle in these areas, the value of the land has no choice but to appreciate. It's like magic, but it's not really magic. Investment, a good investment is like magic, but it's not really magic. It's just market sense. You could put it in that way: market sense and financial intelligence. You study the market trend. Where are the population moving to? Do you understand? Yeah. Another thing to consider is what? Legalities. You don't buy a land that does not have proper documentation.
Exactly. Yes, people do that mistakes a lot.
A whole lot.
Yeah.
A whole lot. You just see, there's this piece of land. It's going for 10 million. And probably maybe you've come across our previous podcast, and you just be like, I've heard about land banking. If I buy this land, I'll get high return. No, you have to do your due diligence.
Yes, that's when we talk about luxury lands, like luxury estates.
Yeah, luxury service land.
Yes, exactly. So to purchase a land for land banking, you don't just buy a land that you just see across. You just pass and you see a land, you want to get it. You should be, yes, exactly. You should be very, very smart enough to know that this land may not have documents. This land may not actually belong to the person who is even selling to you. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So that's where service plots comes in.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
I've actually seen cases where a piece of land is sold to about 5 different persons.
Exactly.
So they start fighting over that piece of land.
Yeah.
They go into they run into court cases. Some fight spiritually. You see a red piece of land, you see don't trespass. Do you understand? Yeah. So it is very, very it is key. It is key when investors, before going into land banking, ensure that this land has proper documentation. Now, if you get a piece of land because you have the money just lying in your bank account, you really do not have immediate need for that money, and you just let me get this land, and you did not do your due diligence to investigate if the land has proper documentation. I tell you for free, instead of you getting high returns on that land, you start paying for different things.
Exactly.
You start paying, first of all, you run into court cases.
Wasting your money on court cases that is not really necessary.
Yes, and you also pay the street urchins, where, in Europe, I think there's a way they call it, omonile.
Exactly, yeah.
the boys, they'll just come around and they'll be like, we're the ones that actually
owns this
land.
land.
We own the land.
Yeah.
We're the one looking after this piece of land.
Land.
Yeah, and you see, land that was supposed to give you peace, it's giving you troubles. So it is paramount. It is key to consider location, market trend, and legalization. So this brings us to GTEX Holdings. GTEX Holdings. GTEX Holdings is a household name known across the globe with massive global presence. Exactly. Offices in Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt,
the US, Dubai.
Name it. So getting a piece of land from a renowned real estate company, that is wisdom. Marvelous. What do you think?
That is wisdom.
That's wisdom.
I call it
because
wisdom.
When you get this piece of land, you can go to sleep with your 2 eyes closed. First of all, that you have the legal documentation of this land. It is already sorted for you. Because as a renowned real estate company, they don't sell lands with that has problems binding it. Do you understand? Now, we sell lands here in GTEX Holdings. We sell lands with the complete documentation. You are sure that this land belongs to you. You can decide to build on it for commercial purpose or for residential purpose for your own self. You can decide to build and stay in it. Do you understand? So, getting a piece of land from GTEX Holdings, it's something investors should not just consider. They should run to it. Yeah, jump on it.
And actually, GTEX Holdings is just the only company I know that I can confidently say that their lands are service plots.
Of course.
And not just that.
Of course.
The lands they sell in
we sell service luxury service plots.
Exactly.
Yeah, and we are the first. We are the first to bring this initiative of green and smart estates.
And the fact that it has been running for the past 16 years and testimonies comes every day is so it's so amazing.
The reputation we have built here at GTEX Holdings speaks for itself. We've seen investors purchase plots of land from our various estates across Nigeria, and they come for more. They keep calling.
And they keep bringing their family members,
They bring family members,
their
they bring
friends.
friends, they bring colleagues. Like the pre-launch estate we have at White House Estate, Kuje, Abuja.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
The fact that it's so affordable. I really love the fact that it's so affordable. Even me, I can key into it. I don't mind. Like,
Okay.
I'm so ready to key
It
into
might
it.
interest you to know that I got when you if you had to get a piece of a plot here at that White House Kuje, this is actually the phase 2. The phase 1 is sold out.
Exactly. And it was a very affordable rate.
The rush,
and people rush into it. Why not?
It was sold out like I think it took less than a month. Less than a month. We had investors from in diaspora. They called and they keyed into it. As a matter of fact, I think I have a family member when she called to ask about the land, and I told her it's 5 million outright. Installment, if you choose to have spread your payments in installment, that's 7 million. And I told her that but if you choose to have a mini estate, that's 6 plots inside our estate, that means you own a mini estate, and that estate will be named after you.
Exactly.
His name is actually Israel. I told him, imagine her owning a mini estate inside an estate in the heart of Abuja. Now, when you want to get a mini estate, it goes for 2.5 million naira per plot against the 5 million naira outright.
That's like 15 million naira.
For 6 plots. Trust me,
Wow.
he jumped on it. Now, he did not just jump on it. He made sure he introduced 2 of his colleagues. They got 6 plots each. Now, imagine, now, if they were to get, let's say, 1 plot each, 5 million for 6 plots, that's 30 million. Now, getting 6 plots at this discount rate, that's getting 6 plots for 15 million, half the price. Is that not amazing? In the heart of Abuja. In the heart of Abuja, the Federal Capital Territory of Nigeria. I really thank I thank our chairman, the chairman of GTX Holdings, Dr. Stephen Akintayo, for this vision of empowering individuals through real estate. Empowering individuals through real estate. We've raised countless of millionaires through this our initiative, real estate, and this wealth creation keeps growing. It keeps spreading. We have this vision of raising more than 100 million investors, millionaires, right here in Nigeria. And trust me, it is possible.
I think we have about 30 and above already.
And still counting. So there's a lot of value. Audience. I can't exhaust everything here. So I really indulge everyone. Keep watching GPC podcast. Don't miss it for anything. If you think investment, think of GPC podcast. So we also have GPC coming up next month. What's actually GPC? Global Property Conference, where we bring like world-renowned investors. We have our chairman, Dr. Stephen Akintayo. We have lots of speakers. I don't think any investor should miss this for anything.
Exactly.
I advise everyone to key into this, register, clear your calendars, and plan to attend. Don't miss it for anything. Thank you very much for having me today. Do have a great day.
Thank you very much.